The Mesut Ozil we are seeing is a Mesut Ozil which is very much in decline, very much someone who cannot get back the former glories, a player that doesn't want to be at Arsenal really, a player that isn't suited to the Premiership, and a player
you don't think he wants to be at Arsenal?
I don't think he. I think from a financial point of view and living in London, he would love being there. But I think what's happened is that he's looked at Arsenal and he feels like they're giving me pace, they're giving me top strikers, and they're giving me a DM, and yet it's still not working. I think the guy's frustrated with things, and I think he's fallen out of love with football, especially at the Arsenal. And I think a player like who I believe has fallen out of love with the game shouldn't be a player that we should be focused on. If you want to focus on him from a sort of merchandise level, fully respect that. I can understand if the club want to give him a contract because he is in terms of selling shirts, he sells them shirts and merchandise the fastest. However, I'm a winner, and I, as a player who has admired Mesut Ozil for most of his career, is a great disappointment for me to say that I want him to go. I've got no agent at Mesut Ozil, but the Mesut Ozil I know isn't the Mesut Ozil that I'm seeing now.
This guy said Ozil's done 2 seasons ago. Arsenal's Ozil's pension plan.
And you know what? Football, like it's a short career. It's a short career, and he's entitled to ask for the £350,000 a week. And if Arsenal want to give it to him, then they're going to give it to him. But he hasn't for money.
The thing is about it, I think,
to be honest,
when you're on that sort of money, you've got to live up to it, haven't you?
Well, the thing is, you've got to ask yourself a question. If you look at Mesut Ozil's career at Arsenal, has he been value for money? Because he's been here since the 1st of September 2013. We're now in 2020, April 2020, the 17th of April 2020. Has he been the player that we think is? Is he on the level of a Kevin De Bruyne at Man City? You may say they're different players, but in terms of like talisman, because remember you're paying the guy talisman wages. You're even though isn't that kind of player, that kind of leader, you are for a player of his experience, not just in terms of playing domestic football in this country, domestic football in Germany and Spain. He's a World Cup winner and he's played over 90 times for Germany. So he's got a wealth of experience, which players could look up to. But in terms of what we've had since he's moved to Arsenal, I think that his best years have been at other clubs other than Arsenal. Obviously, you talk about the 15-16 season up until like August to about February, fantastic. But after that, disappointing. When he first came to the club, it was okay, but that's it. Okay is not good enough.
Yeah, this guy is at Arsenal 11 says Ozil will reach those heights under Arteta.
We don't know. We don't know how Arteta is going to be like as a manager. Because remember, he's a very unknown quantity. He's come to the club highly recommended by the players at Man City. Obviously, people in football who know more about coaching than probably me and you are saying this guy is going to be a fantastic coach and that all he needs is an opportunity. We're going to find that at Arsenal because he's the man in possession. That's what I can say because we don't know.
Marcus says Ozil will peak soon. Don't worry, but he's been here for a long time.
Soon. I think. Well, Marcus, I think Ozil's peaks. I think you've got to think about football, right? There are some players that their peak years are between 27 and 32, and some players, because they started very young, like the Rooneys and the Marco Owens, will start at 17, 18 or 19, and then by the time they're 24, 25, that's it. They're on the wane because they play so much football from those ages. Mesut Ozil's in that category. He's played a lot of football up until the age of 25, and he's played at the top level. Maybe his peak was at the age of 25, 26. You know, that season where he was between the 15-16 season, and after that, it's where he's going to be inconsistent. That is probably where Mesut Ozil is at the time.
The coronavirus has not just affected the world of football, but has affected everybody. But you know what? We can defeat it. If you're displaying any of the symptoms, always make sure that you self-isolate. I know it's a terrible time, but we will defeat the coronavirus. We will be back.